Hey, welcome back. Thanks for hanging around for the last call. And just before 1 Eastern here in New York, the Dow holding on to that 26,000 level, just touched on 26.9. I'm hoping for a close above 27,000 for another humongous week for the market. And the Bitcoin as well at 9,800, and anything above 10 is going to be another rocket. And the rocket performance it is always when Matty Mary is here. And I know you guys were just about to talk about the Navy SEAL case when we had to cut the commercial, but we want to get Matty's thoughts on that.
Well, the surprise testimony yesterday of Scott doesn't let Gallagher off the hook, but it's certainly a big boon for the defense. The problem for the defense is that this testimony doesn't exonerate Gallagher. In criminal law, numerous people could be held responsible when someone dies. So it's not over for him. The prosecutor has a lot of egg on his face, a lot of explaining to do, because Mr. Scott got immunity from the prosecutor, and that means Scott is off the hook, but Gallagher isn't.
When you look at this stuff and you see one guy get immunity and then come out with some information that could potentially exonerate the other guy, you almost, from my perspective, you start feeling good about our military and their brotherhood, because it looks like they're trying to do the right thing, or at least the witness is.
Well, let's, speaking of Iran and Saudi Arabia, which we spent a lot of time discussing today, it is not legally permissible to be gay in either of those countries. So let's revisit one of the clips that we played earlier in the week from last Sunday on Axios on HBO, where our only openly gay Democratic presidential candidate, Pete Buttigieg, said that he thinks he may not be the first gay president in history. Have a look at this.
If you were to win the nomination, they'll say you're too young, too liberal, too gay to be commander-in-chief. You are young, you are liberal, you are gay. How will you respond?
I'll respond by explaining where I want to lead this country. People will elect the person who will make the best president. And we have had excellent presidents who have been young. We have had excellent presidents who have been liberal. I would imagine we've probably had excellent presidents who were gay. We just didn't know which ones.
You believe that we've had a gay commander-in-chief?
I mean, statistically, it's almost certain.
We hit the streets with Aliana Macho Camacho with our Cuestion Tequila Question of the Day to find out from you what presidents you think may have been gay.
It's Tequila Day! Hey guys, it's Aliana Camacho from Liquid Lunch, and today we have Question of the Day, sponsored by Cuestion Tequila. And our question is, which of the presidents do you think may have been gay? Let's go find out.
That's a good question. I have no idea.
I'm going to go with Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton.
How do you know those?
Monica, he did not have sex with it.
Oh.
No.
I don't want to make a guess.
No guess.
But I'm looking for future gay president.
Oh, okay.
What is inside of it?
Tequila.
That's a really good question.
Which of the presidents do you think may have been gay?
Say what? Bush? I'm more interested in what's inside of this bottle than who's gay, who's not. I don't give a damn.
Shocking that nobody picked my pick of James Buchanan, who I believe, if you look at the historical record, probably had a relationship, and I'm all for it, I don't care, with William Rufus Duvain King, who went on to become vice president.
Earlier in the week, Frank corrected me when I said that it was an author wrote that Barack Obama was gay, and I said I was going to do some further research. And if this doesn't disprove Frank, let's see, Pulitzer Prize-winning author of an autobiography on Martin Luther King and regular contributor to the New York Times, Dr. David Garrow, writes that in a chapter about the former president's 2 years at Occidental College, he had a close relationship with an openly gay assistant professor named Lawrence Golden.
Well, if it was written, then
first intimate girlfriend that he had thought about gayness, but ultimately decided that a same-sex relationship would be less challenging and demanding.
Very quickly, John, we only have time for me to correct one error of yours today, and it has to do with the pronunciation of what you said was Kamala Harris. Here's how the name is actually pronounced.
Or not.
Oh, well, it is Kamala Harris. It is
Kamala
not
Harris,
Kamala
so it's like
Harris, but
camel.
it's Kamala
Kamala.
Harris.
Got it.
Only
Now I got the phonetics on it.
only one we have time for today. There are other errors which I'll correct on
Thank
Monday.
you for our 6th week of Liquid Lunch. We're coming back at you Monday. Stay right there. Same bat time, same bat channel.